NSDC's eSkill India has joined hands with American India Foundation for enhancing employability skills and providing career guidance to college students through its course Essential Employability Skills for Indian Youth. You can follow 4 simple steps to enroll in this course. Step 1. Log in or register yourself on eSkill India portal. To enroll in the course, click on the above banner on eSkill India portal. The banner will appear on the eSkill India main page. In case banner is in motion or not visible, you can click on the corporate training button available to reach the NSDC AIF training program. If you have registered yourself before, you can log in and continue. But if you are a new user, click on sign up, fill all the details. You will need to verify your phone number or email ID. Once verified, click on I agree to terms and conditions. You have now completed the registration process. Now you can log in and enroll in the course. Step 2. Enter coupon code. After you have logged in, enter the coupon code and click submit. Step 3. Select course and language. The course is available in 2 languages. To do the course in English, click here. Kindly remember, you will not be able to change the language of the course after enrollment. Select the language of the course carefully. Click on Enroll. Click on OK. Step 4. Go through all the modules and clear the final exam to earn any certificate. After completing all the lessons in each module, you will have to give final assessment. Completing the final assessment is mandatory to complete the course and earn certificate. To give final exams, click on Final Exam. Each candidate will be given 3 attempts to clear the exam or improve the final score. The best score out of the 3 would be displayed on e-certificate. Now click on Quizzes. Click on Take Quiz and complete the quiz.
Ruchi and I'll be your host for today. University of Mumbai's Garware Institute of Career Education and Development, in association with American India Foundation and Dell Technologies, have organized a career guidance and employability skill counseling program. On behalf of our director, Dr. Shivram Garje sir, and Assistant Director, Mrs. Shilpa Borkar ma'am, we would like to welcome you all to this workshop. So now we would like to tell you something about what exactly is this project by Dell Foundations. So next slide, please. So what exactly is Project Future Ready? So sharing the vision to develop future workforce in India, Dell Technologies, in partnership with American India Foundation, National Skill Development Corporation and University of Mumbai, has launched Project Future Ready to equip the workforce with career skills. The project aims to provide skill development for students through career mentoring, leveraging online skilling platforms, and providing market-aligned skills training for employability and ill-calculating entrepreneurial mindset. AIF has impacted 6.7 million lives across 26 states of India. Next slide. So I would like to now ask a question. So does any of you know the difference between a job and a career? You can either unmute yourself or you can just put it in the chat box, either way. But any of you, and you can be wrong as well, it's fine. I mean, this is not some competitive thing where you're going to lose marks or anything. We're just having an interactive session. So any of you, between a job and a career, what is your perspective to it? There is no wrong answer to this. It's based on your perception. Anyone, kuch to rahega, like something. Okay, we have someone. A career is what we want to become, while a job is the work what we end up doing. Okay, yeah, that's a good perception. Anybody else? Come on, now you've got thoda base bhi mil gaya. Ek jane answer kar diya, so now you all know. You all can think on these lines, or if you have a different perception. Career is a wider aspect while job is very specific, correct? Yes. So both of y'all are correct. And we can, what we can say is a job is basically something which you perform, you earn money, and you support your basic needs. That is food, shelter. Okay, these are your basic needs. But a career is in a long term professional journey, as someone mentioned. It's a broader aspect than a job, which is determined by what are your passions and what are your goals and ambitions. So, choosing a career is unquestionably one of the most important decisions of your life. Job you will do, you will earn money as well, but do you enjoy your job? Whereas if you develop a career in something which you actually love and are ambitious about, that's where you will actually enjoy working for that particular thing. Okay, now career planning has major four components. Okay, first one is self assessment. How well do you know yourself? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? You should know them. You yourself should be well aware of them. So hence it is the first and the important aspect in your career planning. Second is, now how do you do these self assessments? So first thing is you come to know because of your education. So if for example I am someone who is very good in research, like for the projects, if it's a group project, I'm good in finding all of the information, so I know this is my strength. Whereas I'm very bad at making a PPT, so I know where my strength and where my weakness lies. um Next one is career exploration. So based on your self assessment, now I know that if I'm good in research, I will try and find a job or would like to develop my career on that aspect where research is prominently involved. Next is you get focused. Okay, so your decision making, what are your goals? And lastly is you take action, that is you search for jobs, you connect with employers, and then you gain experience. So these are the four main components of career planning. Next, now how do you actually assess yourself, and how do you know what uh career is good for you or is the best for you? And so here we present you a psychometric test. So we will be giving you a link for a psychometric test, which you can avail for absolutely free. You'll be asked certain questions based on your interest and personality. And on completion of your test, you would get an entire like a psychometric report, which would tell you what is basically your interest or your personality type, and according to that what are the best career options for you. So we would be putting up a link, and then in a while, and you can take, so the psychometric test is available in three languages: Hindi, Marathi, and English. So in whichever language you're comfortable in, you can give this test. And once you've completed the test, you would receive a psychometric report on your mail ID. So these tests are going to be very much helpful, and Dell Foundations with American India Foundation, along with the University of Mumbai, is providing this career mentoring test for you absolutely free. So you can avail this test, and upon that, you would have a better and a broader aspect of what suits best for you as a career. Where does your personality trait lie as? Next. Oh, yes. So we have the registration link over here in the chat box, students. You can just save it somewhere, because once the session ends, I think, you lose all of the links which would be putting time to time. So You can just save up the link. So the link is provided to you in Marathi, Hindi, and English. Okay. Um, so to tell you more exactly what is this NSDC workshop, we would like to show you a video.
NSDC's eSkilling
Is it audible?
Yes, Noel.
India has joined hands with American India Foundation for enhancing employability skills and providing career guidance to college students through its course Essential Employability Skills for Indian Youth. You can follow 4 simple steps to enroll in this course. Step 1. Log in or register yourself on eSkill India portal. To enroll in the course, click on the above banner on eSkill India portal. The banner will appear on the eSkill India main page. In case banner is in motion or not visible, you can click on the corporate training button available to reach the NSDC AIF training program. If you have registered yourself before, you can log in and continue. But if you are a new user, click on sign up, fill all the details. You will need to verify your phone number or email ID. Once verified, click on I agree to terms and conditions. You have now completed the registration process. Now you can log in and enroll in the course. Step 2. Enter coupon code. After you have logged in, enter the coupon code and click submit. Step 3. Select course and language. The course is available in 2 languages. To do the course in English, click here. Kindly remember, you will not be able to change the language of the course after enrollment. Select the language of the course carefully. Click on enroll. Click on OK. Step 4. Go through all the modules and clear the final exam to earn any certificate. After completing all the lessons in each module, you will have to give final assessment. Completing the final assessment is mandatory to complete the course and earn certificate. To give final exams, click on final exam. Each candidate will be given 3 attempts to clear the exam or improve the final score. The best score out of the 3 would be displayed on e-certificate. Now click on quizzes. Click on take quiz and complete the quiz.
Okay. So basically, students, this course is where you'll be attending a 5-hour workshop, and we'll be putting up a registration form in a while, where you need to fill in your basic details, and only once you have filled those details, you would receive an NSDC coupon on your mail ID, through which you can access this course. Until and unless you have not filled the registration form, you won't get the NSDC coupon code. And this course as well is absolutely free for all you students. So you just need to fill the registration form. Yes, we have the registration form in the chat box. Please save that link. Once you have registered, you would receive an NSDC coupon code on your mail ID, through which you can avail this course. If you have any doubts about the course, so you get 3 attempts to pass the test. So once you've completed all the modules, you will have a final exam type, which will be online on the website as well. And once you finish that, you would receive an e-certificate from NSDC, which would be very helpful for you in while applying for jobs, because that's an add-on advantage you get. You have an e-certificate from NSDC. If you have any doubts regarding this course, you can ask me right now. It's the same drill. You can unmute yourself or you can put it in the chat box. And then we'll move ahead as to what components are included in this NSDC course. So if you have any doubt, and then later on, I would also be speaking upon how important is this currently when you are opting for a career, and in the future when you will be looking for a job. Any doubts, feel free to ask right now. Ma'am, can you send this link in the WhatsApp group? Yes, sure. I will be sending this on your WhatsApp group as well. Any other questions? Thank you. You're welcome. So now let's move ahead. So now we'll be putting up a picture on the screen, and you guys tell me, what do you find odd in this picture, या फिर ये meaningless है picture, whatever you feel. And guys, we need to make it interactive, otherwise you are going to get bored. Let's make it interactive, let's make it a little fun. Let it be a two-way conversation here and not just me, talking just one way. So what do you find off, या फिर ये picture perfect है? What is it? It's not perfect. Okay. Devika, can you unmute so that we can chat a little? What is wrong in this?
Yes, miss.
The picture doesn't match. Yeah.
Miss, the
Yeah, tell
bridge
me.
should be on the river. It's on the road.
But ठीक है ना, I mean, bridge बांधा तो है. It's fine ना.
मिस, बट अगर नदी क्रॉस करनी होगी तो ब्रिज वहां पे होना चाहिए ना.
करेक्ट. तो कुछ मीनिंगलेस है, या फिर आर्किटेक्ट जो था बस बना दिया है विदाउट एनी thinking to it or without any planning to it. Yes, all of you are correct. And this picture, I think it makes all of us uncomfortable देखते वक्त. ऐसा लग रहा है कि first of all the bridge does not serve any purpose. ठीक है, you can't, even if you climb on the bridge, you won't be able to cross the bridge. But there is a little backstory to this. So this is a 484-meter long bridge in Central America. And it was built by great architectural minds to withstand the storms and the hurricanes. But 2 years later, Atlantic's second deadliest hurricane struck Central America. So there was devastation all around, but the bridge survived. So what the objectives of the bridge and the goals, that it will withstand the hurricane, it did. But the flooding forced the river to change its course. So the bridge was actually built on the correct position and it served the purpose. But because of the floods, the river changed. So the river had changed its direction and its flow. So while the bridge was strong enough to survive the hurricane, it became a bridge over nothing because the river had changed its course. So the lesson from this picture is that today the world is changing than ever before. It is changing in many ways that we have not imagined, and we are all living the example of it. So no matter how good your current solutions are or how strong you are, there is survival of the fittest. And you need to focus on the larger picture. So the course you're taking or the business you're starting, you need to ask yourself where it is going, whether it will be able to adapt to changes if anything goes wrong. So you need to know that adapting to change is very necessary and one should do it over the course of time. One should be versatile, updating themselves with the current trends. At the end here is of a brand which almost everybody had at home, at least one parent, which is the Nokia phone. But Later on, when the smartphone trend had come, all the other companies adapted to it. But Nokia did not adapt to it. So what happened is people who were actually genuine buyers of Nokia, they moved forward with the trend and they started buying phones of other companies. Nokia somehow was left behind. And now when you see the smartphone market, Nokia is not in the top leads. Why? Because it did not adapt to the changes when the market was changing. In the same way, we all need to adapt what is in the current industry and change according to it. Now, I'll be telling you how the course of NSDC would be helping you in terms in your future, basically, when you would start working or when you would step into the industry as an intern also. So first one is employability and employability skills. Now, employability is defined as your sets of achievements, your skills, your understanding, your personal attributes, which are likely to gain employment and be successful in whatever occupation you choose, benefiting you, your workplace, the community, and the economy as a whole. What is employability skills then? Now, your skills are your core skills and traits which are required in every job. Now, these are general skills that make someone desirable. Next slide, please. Now, according to a report by Deloitte Access Economics, it considers that 2/3 of all jobs by 2030 will be made of soft skill intensive occupations. So, developing and emerging those skills is the key. Now, next is adaptability and flexibility. Again, I would like to throw up a question. Same. You can put it up in the chat or unmute. What is the biggest adaptability and flexibility aspect we all have learned in the year 2020? What were the normal things which we used to do in our regular lives but had to change it in 2020? या फिर तुम लोग के लाइफ में कुछ चेंज ही नहीं हुआ है जैसे 2019 में था इट्स द सेम इन 2020 एंड इट्स गोइंग सेम इन 2021 as well. Switching teaching from traditional to online, yes, it had its own perks and yeah, pros and cons. Correct. Online, the teachers were not did not have a hang of it initially. It used to be a little problematic. Then for us students, you know, we were not used to sitting in front of a screen for hours or giving our tests online. That's it. That was the only thing which changed. सिर्फ ऑनलाइन हो गया था. What else? Come on, कोविड में सिर्फ लेक्चर्स ऑनलाइन नहीं हुए थे यार, बहुत कुछ हुआ था. Life is more important than anything. Yes, I mean, a lot of us have got like a good self awakening. What else? किसी ने कुछ नई हॉबी ट्राई नहीं की? Work from home. Yes, our parents were home. They were also struggling with the hang of it. Unemployment increased. Okay. This is the first batch which is actually talking about bigger issues like unemployment increased. But what was in your daily life as a student, apart from, you know, shifting online? Did you all miss restaurant foods? Trying to create new dishes? Yes, that was my point. I think nobody here is a foodie. I think like how many previous sessions I have had, everybody was like, we had to make new dishes because we couldn't go to the restaurant. Everything was shut. We had to mandala art. Oh wow, Devika, that's a very good thing to learn. So yeah, what else? Not me spending more time with family. Yes, I remember all these online games had taken a hit, like Ludo or any other game. Like all your normal board games were again in vogue. So yes, not meeting your friends, so you had online meets on like Zoom or Google Meet, because meeting your friends, video calls. Yes. So the point here I'm trying to make is, lockdown में when restaurants बंद हुए, we didn't stop eating those dishes. हम घर पे बनाने लग गए. When we were not able to meet our friends, we started meeting them virtually. When we were not able to go college, our college started conducting sessions online. So even though it was a pandemic, nobody actually stopped. People continued with their lives, adapting to new things and trying to have new innovations. Before lockdown, very few of us knew about Zoom and Google Meet. But now we live on these apps. We are continuously in front of these apps. We use them the most. I think more than WhatsApp and our other social media accounts, because we sit for hours here for our lectures. So adaptability and flexibility both are vital, whether you like it or not. It's a big part. Did anybody imagine in India people will be roaming with masks? Though we don't do it correctly sometimes, but still in India. But we had to because of the pandemic, and we adapted to it. So we have overcome a lot of challenges, and we have shifted a lot in our lifestyle, and we have incorporated this in our daily life as well as in our workplace. So this is what the course will be helping you with, or getting to know what exactly is adaptability and flexibility. Next. Emotional intelligence and communication skills. Again, now these two are very essential in the workplace. So you should be aware of your emotional intelligence. You should know where you need to show empathy and deep respect towards your co-workers. You need to show that you care. So an empathic leadership style can make everyone feel like a team, and then you can actually observe a better productivity. अगर तुम लीडर हो and you talk to everyone nicely, सबसे अच्छे से बात कर रहे हो, and if they are facing any problem तुम अच्छे से सुन भी रहे हो, people will love to work for you and your productivity would definitely be more. Having good communication skills. So strong communication skills are important in a workplace at all levels of an organization. And this has become more important after the pandemic, because now, along with people having a conversation, you need to be well versed in how you are grooming yourself for your online lectures, or if you're sitting for a meeting, your parents, if they're sitting for a meeting, they can't just sit in their regular nights. You need to groom yourself. There is a way, there is even a few etiquettes which have to be followed when you attend a online conference or an online meeting. So all of this is of very much importance, which the course would help you build. Next, teamwork and collaboration. Now, teamwork is something which we learn in the college as well. Group projects होते हैं, या फिर टीम वर्क इज व्हेन एग्जाम एक दिन पहले है एंड सब साथ में मिलके पढ़ रहे हैं, और इफ आई एम नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग एनीथिंग, माय अदर फ्रेंड इज टीचिंग मी. सो ऑल दिस इज टीम वर्क. वी नो ऑल ऑफ दिस. Now in teams, not everyone will be good. A person would be good in speaking, presenting. Please excuse me. Another person would be good in research. I would be good in making the PPT. Okay? So all of this is of great importance. So your teamwork and leadership building is of very much importance in your workplace as well. So when you become a leader, responsibilities aa jati hai bahut. You need to have a positive environment. तुम्हें सबको खुश रखना पड़ता है. You need to have good decision making skills, and your team's success depends upon how you plan things and how you execute them. Now, a successful leader, it's important that you have leadership skills, utmost important. And how are you going to acquire these skills? And ऐसे नहीं है that a leader is perfect. A leader can have some weaknesses. But how do you overcome those weaknesses? How do you try and develop new skills, emerge with the trend? That is important. So, next is time management. Now, time management, I'm sure everyone must be procrastinating their work. Assignment अगर कल submit करनी है, today is when we sit to do the work. Correct? But we will all agree कि हम जब one night पहले बैठते हैं assignment करने को, the quality of work shrinks because हम एक तो घाई में to complete it within the deadline. We don't have much time for our research. The utmost thing we'll do is हाँ जिसका हो गया उसका पहले थोड़ा पढ़ लेती हूँ. I'll just try and twist and turn the words and submit it. But we'll all agree that the quality of work shrinks. उतनी quality से नहीं होता. And does everyone agree with me that this is something which we can't do in the workplace? अगर boss ने एक deadline दी है, we can't sit and do it one day prior. Agreed, guys? Correct? Yes. So, delays of work would not be entertained only in the workplace. Time is money. I'm sure everyone must have heard this. And effective time management skills have a positive impact on your work life and general life. You need to know how to manage time. So you need to know कि तुम्हें workplace पे कितना time allot करना है. How much time are you going to give to your family and friends? And how much time are you keeping for your own self to maybe develop a hobby, a new hobby, or to give time to your old hobby? Like if suppose I love painting, and if I'm working, I would allot a week and maybe a Saturday or a Sunday, a few hours just to paint or just to do something for my own self. So apart from setting time for work, very important to set a time for your own recreation. So you need to have a proper routine for your meals and your time. That is how time management is. Next, stress management. Again, एग्जाम्स के टाइम पे तो सबको स्ट्रेस होता है because we all know we hardly start studying maybe a day prior to the exam. Stress होता है. And then one guilt trip we have is काश थोड़े पहले पढ़ लिया होता, 1 week prior if I would have started. But it's the same for all exams. But when we dedicatedly study to it, and it becomes easy. So I'm not saying stress is bad. Stress is good. Stress is needed so that you push yourself to complete that goal. So it is important, but to find techniques to how to manage this stress. If a workplace does not have stress, do you think the employees will be even working in that workplace? मैंने एक काम दिया है तुम लोगों को, मैं बोलूंगी कोई डेडलाइन ही नहीं है, तुम लोग करो तुम्हारे हिसाब से, और मुझे जब सबमिट करनी है रिपोर्ट, you all submit it. Do you think any of you all is going to give me in the next week? No. But if I see कि मुझे Friday तक I want this work to be done, it creates a little stress. When it creates stress, you would start allotting time to that particular work. कि नहीं, I have other deadlines as well, but I need to remove 1 hour from my entire schedule for this work. So stress helps you do better time management, to have a good routine for yourself. So it's very essential you eliminate negative stress and you envision towards good stress. Okay. Next is digital communication. Again, digital communication. Example is your online assessments. I'm sure online exams, online assessments, we had to change completely. जो traditional examination way था, to write answers, we were adapted to it, but now we have to move on to the digital communication. So everything has become digital. Popularity gained was in the pandemic, and we all need to update our skills. So with the latest technologies, the online applications for conferencing, otherwise it becomes difficult for us. Now, for example, if you were if you didn't adapt to the online examination, what would happen is you would score less or you would fail. Correct. But since you've adapted it, now you can move ahead with the trend which is going on. Next is data literacy. Now, data literacy is very important in an organization and heavily dependent on the employee's ability to learn new language. So the professional performance is linked with a good grasp of data, helping make better decisions and adding weight to your argument. So how much research, how much knowledge do you gain? That is very much important. Next. Now, job application essential skills. Now, I just want to put it up like here. So when you give the psychometric test, you would receive a psychometric report, as I mentioned earlier, on your mail, giving you a detailed report कि आपकी personality trait क्या है, आपके interests कहाँ लाए होते हैं. So accordingly, you can select the further education which you want based on these personality and interest traits. Okay. And then later on, you can select these qualifications. Then you can make an informed choice. So you know what are your goals. And once based on that, then you can opt for a proper career which you would enjoy. So this is how the layout is. So I would suggest that you take the psychometric test. Yes, I would be putting all the links on your WhatsApp group as well. So next slide, please. So telling you something more about universities of Mumbai's Karwari Institute of Career Education and Development. Our college is located in the university campus. And if you come to Kalina, you need to definitely visit us. So we are into skill-based education. So we have an undergraduate diploma. Can you please change the slide? Then we have undergraduate bachelor's degree programs in various fields like retail, pharmaceutical, paint. Then we have tour management undergraduate diploma, custom clearance, freight forwarding, and logistics, with bachelor's of interior design. Then we also have some master's courses and postgraduate full-time and part-time courses like practical filmmaking, hospital administration, postgraduate part-time in mass media and journalism. And these are some of the master's courses. So we have in tourism and travel management and sustainable development and environment management, paint technology. On the screen, you would also see some of the additional courses which University of Mumbai provides. So I would now like to have it open. If you have any questions or any doubts, you can ask us right now. Anything. Anything about University of Mumbai or the NSDC exam or about the psychometric test, you can ask us right now. This is going to be very helpful for y'all thinking about the current situation, pandemic, as we've all seen that people are losing their jobs. And when you go in the industry looking for a job, obviously, if I'm a recruiter, I would see what additional certification or qualifications you have. That's where your NSDC certificate comes in place, because you would be one step ahead of others. You have that extra thing, your e-certificate. So yeah, if you have any doubts, you can ask us right now. With that, I would like to end my presentation for today. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending. And also, I would like to tell you all that on 13th, we would be having a guest speaker workshop. So I have explained you very generally like what is exactly needed in your career, and but we will be having guest speakers on the 13th for you guys, and they would be giving you a broader aspect. What are the job opportunities, how, what are the current industrial trends? So it's going to be of huge help to you all. So please do attend that session. And with that, thank you so much for attending today's session, and we've put up all the links in the chat box. And yeah, thank you so much.